An eternity it spent playing out in the tortured halls of my mind.
Hello and welcome to Fun Factory Gaming. Enotria: The Last Song is a Soulslike action RPG developed by Italy's Milan-based indie studio Giamma Games. This team has previously created several games of a smaller caliber, and this is their first major project. The Last Song takes us on a journey to a fantastic continent inspired by the culture and folklore of Italy. Years ago, this picturesque land was burdened with the curse of Cannavaccio, which affected its inhabitants, turning them into empty shells. In the course of the game, we play the role of the so-called Force of Change, a character immune to the curse of Cannavaccio. Our task is to deal with the curse, deal with those behind it, and as a result, to restore the old order in all of Enotria. Enotria: The Last Song takes a handful of inspiration from the Souls-like genre, so the clue of the gameplay is exploring various locations and fighting enemies. Admittedly, most of Enotria's inhabitants are hostile to us, but from time to time we meet allies who share with us valuable information about the game world. In addition, the game is varied by occasional environmental puzzles. We use cold weapons, such as swords and spears, and ranged weapons, such as crossbows, as well as a variety of combat skills during fights. The duels are dynamic, and during them as important as constantly staying on the move, performing quick dodges and launching lightning-fast counterattacks, is careful observation of the enemy's movements in search of his weak points and gaps in defense. In addition to serial opponents, from time to time we face much more powerful adversaries, both in terms of strength and size, who act here as bosses. As we progress, we develop the protagonist, so we can face more and more challenges over time. What sets Enotria: The Last Song apart from other Souls-like games is the graphic style. Instead of keeping the whole thing in a dark, gloomy tone, the developers made an effort to reflect the specifics of Italian architecture and nature as much as possible. Thus, the game is full of warm colors, and locations, such as densely grassy hills and narrow streets of towns, are bathed in summer sunshine. The Last Song will transport players to a continent inspired by Italian cultural heritage and folklore, which has been affected by the Cannavaccio curse, turning its inhabitants into soulless creatures. Enotria: The Last Song will be powered by Unreal Engine 5, and instead of dark and gloomy tones, to which we are accustomed by other representatives of the genre, this state-of-the-art engine will be used to bring us bright, warm colors, reflecting the beauty of Italian architecture and nature. Landscapes, such as hills covered with grass or picturesque city streets, will be bathed in the rays of the summer sun. Enotria: The Last Song is scheduled for release on the 21st of August 2024 on PC and PlayStation 5.
The swirling maelstrom of creation. Magnificent. Is it not?
Hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for your support and friendship.